welcome to the channel. I'm the model student, and today we are building Sugai'S Gelgoog, the brand new high grade kit from Bandai. And we're just gonna crack her open and get started. So we did the review, just the inbox review, and now we're gonna start assembling and get this thing together. So looks like, let me get overhead here. Boink. And it looks like we're starting with the head components. So it looks like we're into sprues D1 and B, E, which is this one here, this nice teal color. So it looks like we're getting into this spot for the eyes or the face part there. And yeah, C1. So we'll be getting into C, B, and where's C? C1 right here. So what I'll do is I'm just going to clip off the parts we need, and then we'll assemble the head, arms, body units as we go along. So let's start with the head. We'll get these parts clipped out and we'll put them together. And we'll see what this new system, the new Bandai system, is all about. So we've got our new nippers ready to go here. And we're just going to start. So I'm going to try this the Super Pro way and do the 2-clip system where you cut the part free and then trim it. So there's our part that we need. From there is B19. Was that B9? B9. Okay. So let's pop out our super sweet nippers here. And here's the first time I'm using these. So we want to come in close, I guess. As close as we can. Ooh, I can feel how sharp. Oh my goodness. That is so smooth. Wow. That really is nice. You can see, just get right up on there, flat up against. You can feel how sharp they are. And just gently knit. Wow, that is much nicer than my other ones. Yeah, big difference. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Well, there you go. You don't know until you try and compare. So note to self, nippers are very important. I downplayed the importance of single-sided nippers. I thought, jeepers creepers, $60 for a pair of nippers. I mean, come on. Now these are only about 20. I think on Ollie these were $21 with taxes, free shipping on AliExpress, the steady. So I mean, that's a little bit, that's a lot better. The God Hands run around $60, $70 here in Canada, so they're significantly more expensive. But wow, that is a huge difference. That's all I can say for sure. Figure out where this thing clicks in. We're off to a hell of a start. What is this I'm looking at here? That does not look like it's supposed to go like that. Okay, well there we go. Alright, well it wasn't as complicated as I was making it, is it? Okay. Alright. And this part is going to go in there. Is that the way that is? Not much to cut off there. So yeah, you can see that it's a different process as far as like the inner frame not having a full inner frame, and the armor and the inner parts, like the way that they sort of click together to make the, you know, the combination of the outside armor and the inner workings, is really interesting the way this went together. I struggled a bit to get this one side in. I was a little bit dyslexic, but that happens with me in Gunpla. I get a bit dyslexia here and there. I screw up parts left and right. Sometimes they're up top and bottom sometimes. But so there's our head and our body together. And next we're going to carry on with our arms. Here we are with our arms. So we have our head and our upper torso. And yeah, we'll get these snipped out, put together. And then I guess we're into the waist and then into the legs. So this is a pretty quick build. This is taking, not too long. I've only been hacking away here for a little bit. What time is it? 3:30 a.m. So what's our heart rate? 72. Nice. So yeah, let's carry on. And everything seems to be going along pretty well. Thought this is as good a time as any. Take a little break. And now that we have arms and a bit of a waist going on, and yeah, we're getting a good ab crunch. You can see how flexible he is. It's pretty flexy. I'm doing sit-ups. But that was looking pretty cool so far. So now we got arms. And we have his waist getting together and his skirts here. Kind of cool. Yeah, it's a integrated. The interior and panels all sort of click together. Maybe less like you're building an actual machine, like where you would have the frame and the hydraulics and all that stuff, and then the armor all clicked on top. But the end result is the same, where you have an armored figure. So yeah, so far I'm really digging the build process. I was a little bit slow getting started, but we're up to speed now, clicking together pretty good. We're started on the legs now. Got the top of this one. I really like this, I guess this jet we got here. I think that's pretty cool, the way the ball goes together and everything. So yeah, we've started on the leg. I guess this is the right leg. So yeah, we're to here so far. I guess right there. So that's what that looked like until we put this one on. So there's what we got. Now we're moving in. Now we're moving into here. So we're up to here. And there we go. So we get our legs put together. and we'll have a full figure. And then it's I guess the backpack and his weapons, and that'll be that for the Gelgoog. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of move along, click on, and when we get back, we'll have a good posable figure. Oh, that was great. He's here he is. He's done. I brought out. I think I'm gonna clamp and glue this one jetpack thing. It's got a bit of a seam that's opening up, but I touched these little ends on this inside part with this yellow, and I used that marker, the new set of markers, these real colors from AK Interactive, and it worked really good. It brought out that little bit of yellow you can just sort of see there on those little ports there, and it really does sort of on its own like match right up against each other. It's different than this color, but it's kind of on its own over there, so yeah, that sort of worked. And there he is. So he has two pistols. Gotta kind of love a two pistol wielding giant mech. So yeah, there he is. It's pretty cool. Now that's him right out of the box. No panel lining, no nothing. So that's just what you're gonna get once you get him snapped together. But really fun build. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to put together. I think it's a really cool looking suit. Articulation, I don't know, his hips don't seem to kick out way too far. So you're a little bit limited there on the side due to this sort of thing here. But yeah, you got a really good knee bend. You have these posable jets or whatever. And here at the bottom, those ones don't pivot, but these ones do up and down. And the backpack moves around pretty good. It's got a bit of posability there. I don't play with mine. I just set them up in a pretty cool pose and you know, set them in the stand in the display case, and that's what they do. But yeah, I kind of really like this guy. I like the design of the suit. Sorry, and it was a lot of fun to build. It was really quick, few hours. You've got the accessories here. You got this little thing, whatever this is, this little doodad, and some beam effects, and he has another hand, pointing hand, for this side here, just like that. And here he is, our completed Gelgoog with pin wash. And we just used our tried and true Tamiya panel liner. And then we let that dry, clean that up, and then we went around and just sort of tightened some stuff up with our Gundam marker. And that seemed to work really well. And that's about it, other than the touch-ups to the backpack. The panel line really brought out a lot of that detail in the in between the panels down here where the vents are and the jets on the back. I thought it really helped it pop. There is a lot of detail on the insides of these little panels that go on his arms. Oops. Right here, you can see that there's quite a bit there to bring out. So yeah, it does benefit a great deal. Once you get a panel line on him, I think really helps him pop out. So yeah, there he is with his 2 pistols, and I suppose I could set these up here. Yoink. Kind of sitting there. Oops. There we go. Add some dynamic action to the pose. There we go. Yeah, he's pretty cool. So yeah, get a little project in between. I'm in the middle of a build, so we're waiting for our heat gun still so we can fix a kit that we're building, our space shuttle. But so yeah, if you're ever in between, or you just want something to keep you busy on a Saturday afternoon or something, these little high grade kits are the bomb. And that's our completed high grade Gelgoog. He's got his extra hands and his little lariat thing that I may pose him with, I suppose, in the future. But for now, I kind of like him with his 2 guns. I think he looks pretty neat. And yeah, so from me, the model student, out to you guys. That's about all we got for this one. We'll be back soon with the completion of our space shuttle. And if we don't get our heat gun soon, we'll be started on something actually brand new coming up in the next couple days. So other than that, that's it for me. We'll see you guys later. Cheers. Pew pew.